Deplatforming. I'm here to bring you another wonderful free speech video. Let's get into it. So, on some corners of the internet, there are some people that are upset that you have the ability to speak your mind. And before, we used to be able to have the understanding that just because someone doesn't agree with you doesn't mean they're your enemy. That's kind of gone out the window the past few years, where now everything is divided into sides: red, blue, hot dogs and hamburgers. What is it? Orange juice and milk. What else? Yeah, hot dog. I know, but they divide them: hamburgers or hot dogs. Okay, no. The sandwiches or paninis. The sandwich. No, okay, yes, women made sandwiches. Oh my god. Look, I'm glad they can't hear your women. I'm glad they can't hear your sexism right now. Jesus. Look, it's a woman saying it, so it must be true. Anyways, so goddamn it. Yeah, hate speech is not free speech. That's where you're wrong, kiddo. That's where you're wrong. Yeah, I love these old fucking memes like this. Classic. Whatchamacallit. Yeah. So apparently the Acolyte bullshit controversy continues, and even though we had shows like The Mandalorian, Andor, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, we can even go down to Disney Plus stuff for Marvel, Echo. What was the other one that some people didn't like watching? Miss Marvel. I watched all of them, but I'm kind of forgetting them at the same time. Fucking hell. Okay, so how did it go in order? It was WandaVision, Loki, Winter Soldier, Falcon. What the fuck was after that? There was something. The first four weren't that bad. The first four shows I remember weren't that bad. It's when we started getting into Echo. Hawkeye was okay, but they downgraded the fuck out of Kingpin. God, what is this? What other fucking show? Moon Knight had its issues because of the whole fucking Egyptian female hero thing, whatever. There were Disney Plus Marvel shows that also had some mishaps, but people still enjoyed watching it, or it still had a good enough viewership rating, right? Well, now apparently with one show, again, led by former personal assistant Harvey Weinstein, Leslie Headland, as if that's supposed to just be brushed under the rug for whatever fucking reason. We're just gonna ignore that this bitch fucking worked for Harvey Weinstein, one of the most vile human predators that ever fucking walked. And yeah, we're supposed to believe her word that she was a victim when she willingly coerced other women into that fucking spot. Oh yeah, of course the lesbian's a victim. I mean, why wouldn't she be? Oh, you're right. The lesbian that likes women is the victim to sending other women to their fucking doom. Shit. I mean, she definitely co-conspired. That's for sure. Shit. Yeah, no, I didn't even think of that until my girlfriend just brought that up. That makes a lot of sense too. That's why I'm like, yes, that's why I'm just like that. Also, that she was like, I like women from this early on. I'm gonna get them into positions that yeah, she wants to see women vulnerable. It makes sense. That's why the fucking show is the way it is. She makes women vulnerable. And then, of course, they're trying to deflect and say, we support our cast. And then, remember when we had Obi-Wan and you had to actually have Ian McKellen? Is that his name? I think it is Ian McKellen. No, that's fucking Gandalf. Shit, what is this goddamn Ian McGregor? Sorry, I knew it was one of the fucking Ewan. Yeah, his name is it's like Ewan. It's a really fucking, it's spelled weird. I remember he was defending that people were attacking the black chick from Obi-Wan. What was her Reva. Even though they weren't being racist to Reva, they were just saying she doesn't make sense in the fucking continuity of this shit. But it was, people were able to brush it under the rug, just sweep it aside, be like, okay, whatever, fine. The show is mid still, but they can look past that. This, on the other hand, the way it really just ruined so much more for the prequels. And then ruining. Well, the Jedi are now evil. They're bad. And then as we continue on from this other stuff, from a lot of this other shit that I was showing, I know. You got this person. Remember, I exposed the bot activity behind the campaign to deplatform Neurotic. Now there's a coordinated effort to deplatform geeksandgamers.com, Ryan Kinnell, Real Star Wars Theory, and others. Here's some of that stuff right now. LMAO, what an amazing start. Show additional replies, those that may contain offensive content. So it's just these right here. Cowards. This reminds me of the fascist period in Italy, where literally and people would accuse someone of being a communist and have them shot. This witch hunt is collapsing the whole society. Whatchamacallit? See all the bots? I wish I could zoom in more, but no, that's not how that's measured. Oh, whatchamacallit? Neurotic, and then you got this person here, trying to complain to YouTube. Here's some of the other stuff, and I thought this was funny that they even fucking showed it here on the news.
It's been a rampage of vitriol that we have faced since the show was even announced, when it was still just a concept and no one had even seen it.
This is what The Acolyte exists for. It's not here for story. It's not here to build the lore. For crying out loud, look at the cast right here. This cast was made for having as little white males as possible in this cast.
Lucasfilm, the retarded Avengers assemble over there, backing each other up.
Racist, you stick together.
He accused Jones of playing the victim.
Actress Amanda Stenberg playing the victim card.
They can do nothing other than play the victim.
Amanda Stenberg, the adult pretender.
Pathological, sociopathic, feminist.
Even the news said adult pretender. Like, what the fuck? But if a YouTuber says it, it's offensive. Y'all can't say that. Oh. And it's not like they were wrong. It's not like they haven't been trying to get rid of white people in fucking movies. Yes, they have some white people still in films, but their roles have been dramatically shrunk. How many lead female movies have been coming out? How many people of color led films are being released, right? And how many white males are actually getting work? You've already heard it before from other people that, male and pale is stale. And even now that some black people that are gay, that's not enough. You need to be check marking 3 boxes. You need to be disabled, you need to be gay or trans or queer or whatever the fuck, and then also you need to have both. That'll quadruple qualify you for a job, at least with Disney, right? And apparently if you call it out, you're racist, you're a bigot, you're misogynist, because you're just showing that, hey, this doesn't seem right, that we're just giving our opinion. The way you're setting up this film, you're only hiring certain people, you're excluding others that are talented. Like, for instance, in the VFX department, so many good talent has left Disney and moved on to like DreamWorks or anywhere else, right? Fucking Illuminations and shit like that. There's a reason why they've upped their fucking the scale of how beautiful Illumination and DreamWorks movies look, right? Because the people that used to work at Disney have moved on, or they've made their own fucking studio, so that way they can still continue their passion projects and have some kind of freedom. Whereas with Disney, you have visual effects that are being just worse than PlayStation 2 graphics, worse than it was back in like 08 and 06, where we had Davy Jones, early Transformers films where they would have all the cogs shifting and mechanics turning around, and it's like, it was beautiful. And then obviously practical effects we used to have during like Iron Man 1, the whole suit basically being like an actual fucking thing they had. Where's that movie magic now? And especially on a show that cost over 180, no, it wasn't 180, it was like $220 million. And they had that much of a budget, and the show was this shit. Yeah, no, that seems like a money laundering thing going on there. And to continue forward, this person again, this is what she had said previously. I'm the co-host of Star Wars Explained, and I love Star Wars trivia, Grogu, and makeup. I'm a big supporter of not fighting what you hate, but saving what you love. Well, you didn't really end up doing that, because, she absolutely fights what she hates, and she hates YouTubers who don't love Star Wars. Not only that, she's it's just dishonorable. Whatever. And then you have them trying to skew things like this, compared total minutes watched from the first 12 weeks of recent Star Wars stuff, and they're obviously trying to fudge the numbers to make it seem better than it was, when that's not accurate. And as it is, where are you getting these resources, the sources from in general. Like Disney hasn't outright said, "Oh, this is what our viewerships has been like." Like they don't release the fucking data for a reason. So why are we supposed to believe this fucking thing? And then again, we got Star Wars. That Star Wars girl. Hey, at Team YouTube creators, and at YouTube, this person you are replying to is currently part of a mass hate campaign attempting to deplatform, cancel a bunch of fellow YouTubers because they don't like them, which goes directly against your terms of service. So if you're going to look into this, you know, here's all the evidence basically. Like, it's wild that that's allowed. But on other segments of the same platform, you say one little thing wrong, that's it, demonetized. You're gonna get a strike. You're not gonna be able to stream for a week or whatever. So it's just fucking insane at this point. Should not be at this point, but they will do anything. These are the people that trying to get them canceled, or trying to get these people canceled. One of them, like Star Wars Theory and all that, right? It's just sad. That's all we can say. But they think we're the problem. We'll see where that how that works out in the next couple of months, especially with other shows coming out. How many other movies? Yeah, that's all I can say is they fucked up trying to attack this corner of the internet, because it has mobilized quite a bit of them to just come together in solidarity and be like, yeah, we don't stand for this, and we're not going to be doing it your way, where we're going to attack your people. Like, no, we're going to bring up good defenses, good arguments on why we're allowed to speak on what we like or hate, right? Like freedom of speech. Adding this in, final segment for this video update. Next day, yeah, I didn't get a chance to upload it yesterday, so we're doing it today. But that also means we got an update. It turns out that YouTube has responded to the targeted harassment campaign, and yeah, they said thanks for reaching out. Just heard back and confirmed that the content is not violating any terms of service, and we totally understand you may not agree with this decision, but we reviewed this video very carefully against our policies. So that whole campaign to try and get Nerdrotic, Ryan Kinnell, and Geeks and Gamers, and all these other people, Star Wars Theory and stuff like that, taken off, demonetized from YouTube, pretty much didn't work, and has backfired even worse, because again, that's against terms of service to misuse your fans to basically go after another content creator and attack them to try and get them deplatformed. You're not supposed to be able to do that. That's against the rules. And for some reason, these people didn't think that that was gonna bite them in the ass. Again, just seems pretty self-explanatory that you shouldn't do that. But again, you had these fucking freaks. Hate should not be a career path. YouTube just very casually announcing they are perfectly fine with racial and homophobic slurs today. Wow. Get these toxic losers out of the fandom and off YouTube. Demonetize hatred. Racism, sexism, transphobia, and homophobia aren't violating? What the fuck? Just trying to throw every fucking buzzword, I swear. So they don't care what they're platforming bigots? Oh, so they don't care that they are platforming bigots? Nice to know. This is only... That doesn't make sense. This is only not only unjust, it's dangerous. Do better, YouTube. Like, can you fucking type better? Jesus Christ. So racism and targeted harassment is okay at Team YouTube. How is that not violative? Violative? That's not even a word. Violative? Really, I want an explanation. I don't believe you actually reviewed the videos, Karen. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Not surprised by this at all. They've let these grifters run rampant for the last 10 years. Of course they won't lift a finger. Like, why does it make it... Why do they try to make it sound like Nerdrotic and all these people have such power? It's just like, it's just freedom of speech. Oh my god. Congratulations on giving racism and hate the official green light, YouTube. These are fucking hilarious. I don't know what anybody tells you, but these are hilarious to read on how upset they are. According to Team YouTube, calling to oppress black women, calling black women bitches, and using anti-black satire. That's what I'm just like, what? Bitches now is only for black women? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, like, I don't know. Yeah, that's what they're trying to point it as, that it's derogatory now. Those who stand up against racism is all okay by their terms of service. Everybody should be outraged at this extreme. Right? Yeah, no, don't forget the N word. The B word. That's the one y'all gotta be watching out for. Can't even say it, otherwise get canceled. We stand against hate. Please demonetize this hate unless you are complicit. Oh, so it changes with the world? That's interesting. These hateful grifters have gone on without any accountability for far too long. And then also, critical drinker is a massive one missing from that list. The YouTubers in this video need to be evaporated off the internet. I'm so serious. You know, that's the crazy thing, is they're like, hey, we're all about spreading love and inclusivity, accept your opinion, I don't agree with it, you can burn in hell and die. It's just like, whoa, what happened to all the peace and love? All of a sudden, for your opposition, you're like, no, you can burn in a fucking pit of fire and hot oil. We don't want you. It's just like, the contrast just, whew, hypocrites. And then again, one of the main people that got this whole ball rolling. Again, I'm a big supporter of not fighting what you hate, but saving what you love. You clearly did that. You clearly didn't just show a massive amount of fucking hate. And then also, they were trying to say that, like, well, you know what? I could let D-Day Cobra respond himself. But they tried saying that they basically pushed Kelly Marie Tran off of Instagram and X and all that stuff like that, when he made it very clear in his video that the character that Kelly Marie Tran played was garbage, was bad, was not a good, well-written character. The actress, on the other hand, she was nice, she seemed very, like, soft-spoken, bubbly, other things like that, right? They never once fucking were criticizing her actual person. They were criticizing the character that she played. And also the way that Disney made the character look not as beautiful as the way that the actress just, you know, looks normally, like on the red carpet or whatever. But yet they exclude that from this whole little attack that they're trying to do. So it's just like, what the fuck? But yeah, it just...
Because this happened right here. Let me see if I can share my screen. I hope my computer doesn't mess up on me. Okay, here we go. Right here. Look at there, ladies and gentlemen. Team YouTube responds to rewriting Ripley's hate campaign and says, thanks for reaching out. Just heard back and confirmed that this content is not in violation and will remain up. We totally understand you may not agree, but we reviewed the video very carefully against our policies. Massive win right there from Team YouTube. Team YouTube actually responded. Like, I didn't think that Team YouTube would actually respond. I felt like this was just going to hang over our heads. But again, we always knew that we didn't violate any terms of service or anything like that. But so they respond to rewriting Ripley's hate campaign, and they go, boom. And there's only one way to respond. There's only one way to respond. So I put this tweet up right here, and I think this puts it into perspective right here, baby. Right here.
One more for the good guys.
Let's go!
Again, it's just really odd, you know, that you would literally group up a bunch of people and form a hate campaign, targeted demonetization rally, whatever you want to call it. And just for it to backfire. But yeah, that's my little segment and little update I wanted to add before the video ended. So have a good day, good night, good evening, and Shinigami signing out.